It's morning over here, and I hope we're all doing great.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So we're gonna try to share a little bit before we get back. Hi, I'm so happy to see you. Hi, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy. Thanks so much for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the like. How you doing? How you doing? Hi, hi, Kulani. Hi, hi. Hi, good morning. It's morning here. So, hi, everyone. Good morning, good evening. I know it's evening wherever you are. If you're in America, I know it's evening, it's night. So, good evening. So, here is morning in Shanghai. Good morning. Good morning. Better be on the way to my house. I'm coming. I'll see you soon. How you doing? Good morning. So, let me introduce myself to you. Good morning and welcome to my live stream. Good evening wherever you are. Yeah, and also my name is Carrie Yvonne, and here we do talk about lifestyle. We talk about skincare, and we make sure you're always the best version of yourself, and we make sure you always stay happy, positive. I can't guarantee your happiness, but I know that if you see me, then you're going to be happy. Trust me, I know that. So wherever you are, I'm giving you a shout out, and I'm so happy to be here talking to you right now. And I know you're also happy to be here, because if you were not happy, then you shouldn't have tuned into my live stream. So I'm so grateful. Yeah. I'm in Shanghai. I'm in Shanghai. So today I'm going to talk about a day in my life in Shanghai. Okay, a day in my life in Shanghai. So, how is it? How is life in Shanghai? So, Shanghai is in China, one of the largest cities in the world. Yes, I think in the world, because Shanghai has a population of 30 million. It has a population of 30 million. So, 30 million in one city, in one country. Okay, we all know how big China is. China was the largest country in the world with the largest population in the world. But right now is India. Do your research. So right now is India. India is the first when it comes to population. Maybe China is gonna top it up later, but right now they're number two. And I live in one of the major cities in China, which is Shanghai. If anytime you want to visit China, you should visit Shanghai. I tell you, if you come to China and you don't visit Shanghai, it looks like you didn't go anywhere. It looks like you were just playing. So that's where I am, and I have actually been in this city for more than 5 years. So I understand how it works. It's not like I've not been to other cities, but I have been to other cities. I've been to about 10 different cities in China. So I definitely choose to live here because I think it's better and it's the best for me right now. So that's how it has been. So waking up in the morning, getting ready to leave for work, you know, it's the hustle and the bustling is just too much. Just take a look and let me show you what I'm talking about. So take a look, right? So this is 10:23 a.m. and the road looks like it was 6 to 7 a.m. in the morning. This is a highway, but we are stopping. Okay, just to tell you how busy Shanghai is. Shanghai is a very very busy city. So and the traffic, traffic here is I can't mention. So it's so busy. Everyone is leaving. Everyone is coming in. People are going and coming back. So it's so busy. The competition is just so high, and you know how it is. So living in Shanghai as a foreigner, first of all, because of the massiveness and the population of this city, lots of foreigners love to live here. Why? Because when you live here, you don't miss home so much, okay? Because they celebrate every festive period that we have back home or in the Western countries. So they recognize it. They might not celebrate it so much, but some some people will celebrate it. Some buses will celebrate it. They understand they've traveled and they understand that it's very important for foreigners, and so they will celebrate your festive days. Unlike other cities or other smaller cities who are very, very traditional, okay? So they might not recognize it. It might mean nothing to them as well, unless it's a government public holiday. So that's the difference. Those are one of the differences. So usually when foreigners come to China, they try as much as possible to find their way into Shanghai. Because once you live in Shanghai, probably you might not love to go back to live in other smaller cities. Unless you're just going there for a visit or you just want to have fun and then you're back. But then it's a major city, the competition is so high. It has its own disadvantages anyways, but then yes, 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 Rico. I'm in China. I'm in China. I'm in China. And where are you? For everyone asking, I'm in China. So usually, uh, lots of Shanghainese people, they don't like driving per se, but then it is really better to get the subway or the subtrain, the metro in the early hours of the morning, okay, because the roads are so busy. And remember last time, where are you from originally? I'm the US. I'm originally from Ambazonia, Cameroon. So, so usually people will prefer, most people will prefer getting the public transportation if they're going to work, okay, due to the distances. Because I tell you, like I always say in my live stream videos, the distance from the shortest distance you could ever leave your home to is probably 30 minutes. I mean, the shortest, that's 30 minutes, right? So from one destination to another, let's say from one district to another, could take you an hour or more if you're in the subway station. So sometimes it could take 2 hours. There are districts that I live from, like from my district to that district could take me 2 hours. So it's not a joke. 2 hours in the subway station, in the sub train, and also it could take me an hour or more if I have to drive. So it's no joke. It's not a joke. Hey there. Hi, 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 hi. Had been an amazing and awesome, full of love and happiness. Oh, thank you so much. What's the nightlife out there? Do you go on dates? Yes, of course. We there are bars. They're very interesting restaurants. You know, we have a lot of foreign restaurants representing here. We have Italian restaurant. Last time I went to Mexican restaurant. I think I need to upload videos on this. So we have Mexican food. That's the most interesting thing about Shanghai because Shanghai has everything. Shanghai has everything. We have Japanese food, we have Mexican food, we have everything. I mean, everything you can think of. We have it here in Shanghai. So that's why most foreigners feel comfortable in Shanghai. You can hang out. You won't walk past, let's say, you won't walk past 10 to 20 people without seeing a foreigner in Shanghai. Unlike other cities where you are the only foreigner there and they know nothing about Mexican food or foreign food or foreign culture. But in Shanghai, because the Shanghainese, a majority of them have lived abroad and they travel probably to the US, Europe, all over the world, they understand how foreigners are or how they live. And most foreigners, it is easy for you to open a business here. Yeah, I think it's easy, kind of easy. So we have Mexicans who have restaurants and bars. We also have Indians, yeah, and also there are a lot. Like recently, I think this week I will show you guys. There is a Christmas market. So this is the first time I guess the first time this is happening. So now they know that there are lots of foreigners in Shanghai. So they decided to actually come up with a Christmas fair. So there is a Christmas fair. So for foreigners, so you go there, you see foreigners there. You can drink. It's a fair for Christmas. Definitely, foreigners will be there to showcase their businesses and all that. So you can only see that in Shanghai or Beijing, which is the capital city. The rest is so you might not really find that. So it's different. So we have almost everything here, and you can. I mean, it's cool. It's actually cool. Yes, the life in Shanghai is definitely expensive. One of the most expensive cities, anyways. So another expensive city in Shanghai is Shenzhen, where they do put iPhone together. So we have Shenzhen. Shenzhen is also expensive because it's close to Hong Kong, and also so Shanghai is also expensive. Yeah, so that's it. But it's cool. It's very good to live in. The weather, it doesn't really snow every year like other cities, but it's cold anyway. It's really cold. It could snow sometimes, but it couldn't snow sometimes. And also, the people here can speak some English. Last time I was talking on my live stream, and I said, mm, you could, if you come to China and Shanghai is your first stop, or you want to live in Shanghai, then there's a high probability that you won't speak Mandarin or Chinese language. You might not speak Chinese language. Why? Because a lot of people in Shanghai can speak English. They understand English actually. So because they understand English, you might not find it challenging to actually learn the language. But then it's still okay till they understand. Thank you so much for the like. Hey, Canary, you're here again. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. So, so Shanghai is very fun. Anyways, it's fun. I'm gonna show you guys how if, I think I need to take a video on. I need to do a video on probably nightlife in Shanghai, and also show you guys that. Do you guys know? I think you know, right? Shanghai had one had one of the tallest buildings in the world. I think you guys know that. Do your research. But now it's no longer the tallest. I went there, and yeah, so there are really, really tall buildings here, skyscrapers. Even where we live, most homes in Shanghai are really, really in tall buildings. Okay, you could definitely live in the 20th floor, the 32nd floor building house, 34. The buildings are like really, really high apartments, you know. So that's it. Oh, thank you, thank you. Happy to see you too. I'm happy to see you too. So today I'm talking about a day in life in China, Shanghai. So if ever you're working in Shanghai, you need to wake up so early. Here in China, most foreigners actually are teachers. So normally you need to wake up super early, and you can't be late. You can't be late. If you're late several times, you might lose your job. And yeah, and even when you say you're sick, here they understand that if you are sick, probably you don't really want to come back. So if you're sick several times, you're gonna be replaced. That's the sad thing about living and working in China. So for them, you must always show up. Always show up strong. Always show up strong. That's what it means for them. Why are you sick? You can't be sick. Those are the disadvantages. One of the disadvantages about them. So for them, they believe that maybe foreigners, if you keep showing up as sick, trust me, you're gonna be replaced. And yeah, so that's how it is here. Maybe right now in Shanghai, probably it could change a little bit. I think just 1% of of bosses or what 1% can understand. The rest, just like I tell you, I had an encounter yesterday. So wherein I told the lady I I can't show up. I can't show up on Saturday. And she was like, why? You must show up. Oh my God. She was like, you must show up. You cannot. Like, she didn't even try to know why. She already like, you must show up. If you don't show up, then that's the end of it. We won't need you. I'm like, hey, lady, can't you just know why I'm not gonna show up? Do you know I just told her I need to see my doctor, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, blah blah blah," But the first reaction tells it all. So no affection, nothing, nothing, nothing. So robotic. But then, well, say hi to Lacey. Ah, Lacey didn't show up today. I can't see her. Familiar with them. Yes, of course. You have like I'm already familiar with them, and sometimes it's sickening, anyway. But then what can we say? So I'm familiar with them, the culture and everything. You know, Here you just have to be familiar with the culture as well. So there is nothing like in the morning. There everything is so serious. Everything is just so serious, and you definitely don't even get it. Everything is so serious. Everyone is so serious. You can't even feel like you're kidding or jokes. No unnecessary jokes. Life is just so serious. Damn. So that's how it is. Atlantic City. Oh, where is that? Oh, Atlantic City University. Oh, that. So you can go ahead and ask me your questions once I drop my eyes on them. I'm gonna reply. And also, did I also tell you that maybe living here? Okay, I think now it's a little better because living here as a woman of color, you might not definitely see when it comes to makeup or your sizes. If you have large feet, then your size will be a problem. Then you need to order. Usually, it takes when I want to customize. I usually customize my shoes, and it takes me maybe 7 days to get to me. So Chinese women have very very small feet, and also I I usually turn to wear men's shoes, because if you go to the men's section, we have all sizes, right? But for women, the least is 30, size 39, size 39, sometimes 40 occasionally. So usually I tend to put on men's shoes and also sometimes men's jeans, you know. So because I have no choice, and you can't just go to the local Chinese mall or store or market. That I can't just move on to the local Chinese store or market to go get some a shoe or maybe pair of clothes. No, so I can't. I won't find my size. It might be difficult. They're skinny and they're not like us who are chubby and backside, and they have really really small feet. I tell you, when I first came to China, I you see a tall woman, a grown up lady, but she's putting on size 35, size 36. I remember I used to put on size 36, like shoes, when I was in probably eighth grade or ninth grade, you know. But here is the culture. The ladies have really really small feet, small toes, and for them it's beauty. ancient days, China was like they usually tie your feet. There's a way that they do that to actually make sure that your feet don't grow longer. You know, all the ladies in China have really small feet, so you can't even. There's no way. So if they are producing larger sizes, then it's for exportation. So those are when I came to China, it was especially Shanghai. It was really difficult for me to actually find my size. So that was so challenging. But right now, I know what where to get my shoes. Normally, I'm going to go to H&M, so I wear H&M. Or if I'm not going to H&M for my shoes, then I'm definitely going to customize it. I'm gonna customize it. But then, we have then the and usually it will come from Guangzhou. Guangzhou is the economic capital of China, yeah. So there, where foreigners come and they produce most of their stocks are being produced for foreigners. A lot of what they produce are for foreigners because they know that foreigners usually come there and do business. So that's it. And so it's very, very easy. Foreigners live there too. Foreigners live there too because it's easy for them to access everything. So that's how it is. The feet binding. They do. There is a way that there is a particular shoe that they do put on. Like they make sure that the girl's feet don't grow more inches. Okay, so there is a way they do it here, and it's no joke. They are so traditional, and yeah. So when I go, there is a particular mall wherein I go there. There's one of the biggest mall. I think I already shot a video of that. So when I go there, I don't go there for buying shoes. I just go there for clothes. I don't buy my jeans there because I'm never going to find my size. So all I do is maybe probably my jacket. Or if I really want to buy probably a tee or something for me, first I'm going there for jacket, t-shirts, yeah. Aside from that, no, I can't buy a jean there. You know, when I first time when you come, you turn to look at everything looks so strange, but then after a while you begin to love it. You know. Anyways, that's how it is when you first get somewhere strange country. So that's it. So you guys can ask me anything, any question. I'm ready to answer. Feel free to ask. Oh, am I still here? The network may be a problem. Could be. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? guys can hear me. Please, if you're here, or if you can hear me, just say it down in the comment section below. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please comment down below that you can hear me, so I'll know if it's okay. So, like I said, just for me leaving from my district, my home, to work, it takes me an hour's drive. Can you imagine that? It takes an hour. So the shortest destination in Shanghai could take you, and this is just an hour's drive, right? If I have to go through the subway or the train, it's gonna take me 2 hours, 1 hour 30 to 40 minutes. So it's gonna take me 2 hours. So driving across the country could definitely take you an hour less, and if it's too far, then it's gonna take you 2 hours, so 1 hour 30 minutes. So that's how it is here. And also, I try as best as possible to be really really snappy, because you don't want to be late for any reason. Though it doesn't really count if you don't show up, right? So you must show up on time. Hello, if you're just joining me, I just want to say welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for joining. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you're doing great wherever you are. I hope you're having a great night. Here I am in Shanghai, one of the largest cities, population of about 30 million. And I live here, and I also work here. So please, if this is your first time tuning in, to consider subscribing, like, and also be part of this community. I do upload videos every day since it's almost Christmas. So we are on a 25-day shooting of Vlogmas, and I hope you're part of it. There's a lot I'm talking about. So recently, yesterday, I think today, your day, I dropped a video on the 5 things you need to know before coming to China. So I dropped a video on that. You might want to check it out and tell me what you think. Are you going to visit China? So you might want to know what is in there. So just go ahead and check. You can watch the video and tell me what you think. And I would love to know living here at all. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Maybe I'm not loud now. Can you hear me? So usually when it comes to a time zone, life is very, very fast here. So by the time we're up and almost done, getting midday, that's when other countries are waking up. That's when they're definitely going to bed. So it's really, really fast. And so If you have any questions, just let me know. Go ahead, ask your questions, and I'll be so happy to answer every doubt you have. So on a normal day like this, I think in other parts of the world, I think you guys are on holiday or it's the holiday season. But here it's different because it seems it's just a normal day, it's just a normal period. And I don't know if you guys know, Chinese people do follow the lunar calendar. So they work with the lunar calendar and they follow that. So, but then they know that they recognize our normal calendar and the days on it and the holidays on it. But they don't practice that because it's not their culture. It's not their culture. But then they want their kids to know and learn more about the Western culture and the foreign culture. So some of them, most of them, really want their kids to do that. So that's why they actually send them to schools or let them learn some English and also let the and also let the teachers try to celebrate or talk about the Western culture. So that's it. So please, if you're just joining, give me a shout out. Let me know where you're watching from. It'll be lovely for me to connect with you and know that I'm here with you or you're here with me. So guys, feel free to drop your questions down below. If you have any doubts, I wonder, am I getting? I don't know if it's my connection or what. Can you hear me? Alright, go ahead to share one more time. Let's be back. See how it goes. Hi, if you're just joining me right now, you're welcome. You're welcome. How was your day? So I'm almost getting home, and this is another district. It's called the Jardine district, and each district has its own major cities or its own cities. So I'm in Jardine district, in the city of Malu actually. So every road here is the name of a city, of one of the cities in China. So very sounds interesting, right? Guys, I'm almost there. Hello. Hi, hi. If you're just coming in right now, and I just want to say welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in. Connection wasn't connecting properly. Rico, where did you go? I hope I answered all your questions. Hi, hi, Breeze. Hello, hello. Hi. Hello. Hope you're doing great. So sorry about my connection, anyways. Give me a second. So, oh, someone was asking, is it easy? It's very to open a business here. Yes, it's easy. It's easy. You just have to follow the steps. It's possible, and yeah, it's kind of easy, but you have to follow gradually, be patient, and actually follow. It's easy. It's easy to open. Just go and register, get your business license, and you know, find a place, your clients, and it also depends on the kind of business. But then it's possible. It's possible, but the competition is really, really high. Competition is really high, so you have to be really, really tough and determined as well. See. So just leave your comments down below, even if the live stream ends. I will still be happy to answer your questions. Trying to pack. Do they fit on me? Who's this guy? To my touching. Hi, Jeremy. Hello. I think I'm done with this parking thing. Thank you. Thank you. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Mm. Mexico, I've been running for a long time. Oh wow. I think this is my first time seeing having someone from Mexico. Have you subscribed yet?